I am R. Prabha, Assistant Professor in the Department of ECE, SNS College of Technology. In this video, we are going to see the topic on Quine McCluskey method of minimization. So what is Quine McCluskey method of minimization? Because K-map is difficult to simplify the Boolean functions having more than 5 variables. But this method, Quine McCluskey method, or otherwise called as tabulation method, is based on the concept of prime implicants, and it is the method systematic procedure used to solve the Boolean expression. And in Quine McCluskey method of minimization, the two important thing is one is prime implicant, another one is essential prime implicant. So the prime implicant is a group of minterms which cannot be combined with any other minterms or groups. And the next one is essential prime implicant. Essential prime implicant is a prime implicant in which one or more minterms are unique, and it contains at least one minterm which is not contained in any other minterms. So this is about minterm, prime implicant and essential prime implicant. And the prime implicant determination, there are two parts. Part one is we have to find out all prime implicants by an exhaustive search, and in part two we have to identify the essential prime implicant obtained in part one and select from the remaining prime implicants which can give the perfect minimized expression. And for example, the problem is simplifying the following Boolean expression using K-map and verify it using Quine McCluskey method. So we are going to do both the methods. So first we try with the K-map. So in the K-map, since the given function is 4 variable function, 4 variable K-map is taken. We know that for 4 variable K-map, the number of cells are 2 power 4, it is 16. So 16 cells are drawn, and a row is allocated with 2 variables and columns are allocated with 2 variables. So now the combinations are the 4-1 combination in the column of double 1 is chosen, and the two double 1 combinations which combine into 4 from the columns the 0001 and the rows 0010 is taken. So the final answer from K-map for the given Boolean expression is y is equal to b bar c bar plus cd. So this is the answer, the simplified answer for the given Boolean expression. Now we are going to see the systematic method of solving Boolean expression. When the number of variables is 4, we have to use this method because if variables are more, K-map is difficult to find. The first step. So in the first step, we are arranging all the minterms according to number of ones, and now the first column consists of a number of ones, second column in the table given is minterm, third column is representation of given minterm in a binary form, and finally the number of zeros. So now the first group is minterm m0 and the representation is 4 zeros, and here the number of zeros are 0 ones, and next is number of 1 is 1 1. In this there are two minterms m1 and m8, and two ones group, the number of minterms are m3 and m9, two minterms, and three ones m7 and m11, four ones we have m15. So in this way we have to separate the minterms into groups according to number of ones in the increasing order. So this is the first step in the tabulation method or McCluskey method. And in the second step, we have to combine the minterm which differs by only one variable. So this combination is from first group and second group, that is nth group to n plus 1th group and so on. So now in this way, m0 and m1 is combined, and we are having 0001. Since the D position variable is varying, So we have to put a dash mark. So in this combination, the other three variable values must be same and only one variable difference must be there. So in this way only we can combine. So 0 and 8 can be combined, 1 and 3 can be combined, 1 and 9 can be combined, 8 and 9 can be combined, and similarly from next group 3 and 7, 3 and 11, 9 and 11, and last group 7 and 15 and 11 and 15 can be combined. So this is the second step. And in the third step, we are going to combine the minterms into group of 4. So in this, the grouping must be for the variables for the group of minterms which differs by only 2 variables. So in this way, we can combine 0, 1, 8, 9. So the answer is dash, 00, dash. Here dash is given for the varying variables. And 0819. Similarly, in the next group 13911, 19311, and in the next group 371115, 511715 is combined. So the corresponding minterms are for the first group B dash C dash, second group B dash D, third group C D. So now this table is called prime implicant table. So in the prime implicant table, we have to list out all the prime implicants which is obtained in the previous step. So B bar, C bar, B bar D, C D is listed out, and the corresponding decimal numbers for the corresponding prime implicant is given 0, 1, 8, 9, 1, 3, 9, 11, 3, 7, 11, 15. So now in the next column, we have to give all the minterms, and for example, if B bar C bar, it is 0, 1, 8, 9. So we have to put a cross mark to 0, 1, 8, 9 columns, and similarly B bar D is 1, 3, 9 line. 1, 3, 9, 11 columns are given with the into mark or cross mark. For CD it is 3, 7, 11, 15. So we have to give the cross mark for the corresponding minterms 3, 7, 11, 15. Now we have to observe the table, and in the table if a column with a single one, we have to circle the cross mark. Single cross mark, we have to give the circle to the cross mark. So if we do like this, we can get 0 minterm, and the minterm 7 and minterm 8 and minterm 13. The corresponding minterm is chosen row wise. So for 0 and 8, B bar, C bar is taken, and for 7 and 11, 13, C, D is taken. So these two, B bar, C bar and C, D is called essential prime implicants, and that is the final answer. So this answer is same as our answer. So in this way, systematically we can obtain the simplification of Boolean expression. So next is assessment question. Another name for Quine McCluskey method is, we know it is a tabulation method. And the starting point of the tabulation method specifies the function is the binary representation. Unchecked terms in the table forms are called prime implicants. The first tabulation method we have seen, and prime implicants are then a group of minterms which cannot be combined. Thank you.